Hi guys, I'm Daddy Freeze, convener of the Free the Sheeple movement and leader of the Free Nation in Christ. I greet you and I bring glad tidings. I'm having a problem, I think, with my uh, my YouTube phone is very dark, or it's rather dark. Instagram is perfect. It looks quite clear. But YouTube and TikTok are a bit darker than everywhere else. I'm assuming. I'm trying to see how I can maybe add something here or there to make it a little brighter. Okay, if this is there, it's brighter. But once I move my hand away, it gets dark again. So I hope you guys can see me well on across all the channels. So we're talking about Brymo and his comments on Instablog, not on Instablog, on Twitter. And I'm not going to waste much of your time, but I'm just going to quickly address this. I'm going to address this from two angles. First of all, I'm extremely disappointed in Brymo. I must say that. Brymo is a brilliant career, a brilliant artist with a beautiful career. But you see, sometimes as artists, if you don't take the right decisions, you will put your entire career in jeopardy. Right now, Brymo is exhibiting a level of toxicity that is disappointing to me. You don't take upon an entire clan uh, and say stuff like useless. I've been looking for the original tweet. The post on my page was picked up from Tunde Ednot's page, where he said that the Igbos are, and he used the word useless. I don't know if that's how he said it. I don't know if that's how he made it. But I saw it like that on Tunde Ednot's page. Does anybody have somebody saying, why the fuss about it? Shut up. Your brain is paining you, Bobo City boy. Your brain is paining. If you think it is okay, you have brain problem. In fact, they need to do brain transplant for you, and your donor should not be anything above a day-old chicken. Because that brain, when they think, for you to think it is okay, you have a problem. Your brain don't expire. You don't get enough dark number. In fact, your brain don't on check engine light. It can't remain the rewire wey go help you reprogram am. How can you come and say such a silly thing? Tọ́lọ́wọ̀ yọ̀ ńlá làkàyè fún ẹni. Àbò fẹ́ ráre kú. Aláìlọ́pọlọ. We are dealing with an issue on the ground. You are coming to tell us. Don't bring that here. You see. And I'm going to go somewhere because this didn't start with Brymo. I was having an argument with my neighbors the other day. By the way, my neighbors are people I love and respect. And they made a statement. They said, anybody who votes for Tinubu or Atiku is stupid. I said, brothers, you can't say that. You cannot say that. It all starts with these kind of statements. You cannot say that. You cannot say that anybody that votes for Tinubu is an idiot. What Tinubu did in people's independent or individual lives is different. If I am an orphan and Tinubu sent me to school, I will not go and vote for Peter Obi because Peter Obi did not send me to school. So you've got to respect that. People love Atiku. I don't see why. Personally, I will not vote for Atiku. Why would I vote for Atiku? But some people love him. Reno Mokri has lost followers over his support for Peter Obi, for Tinubu. My only problem with Reno is I don't have any problem with you, my dear brother Reno, supporting Atiku. I have a problem with you attacking obedience. And sometimes, yes, your posts are revealing, but do it in such a way that the obedience to now not see it as you attacking them. So here's my take. If you want to vote for Tinubu, I love you and I support you. If you want to vote for Atiku, I love you and I support you. If you want to vote for Showore, let me tell you, the only two youths that we have are actually Showore and Chris Imolen. Those are the only two youths we have. Obio, Atiku, Tinubu, they are the same generation of politicians. Oh, we might argue that one is better than the other. No problem. But if you truly want youth, Chris Imoleng, that's a youth, a professor. You want education, a youth, a professor who has achieved a lot. Omoyele Sowore, an activist. Those are our youths. So I have gotten to a point where I have seen that even the people that Brymo is attacking, even they are not very tolerant of other people's views. So they attack. I'm not saying what Brymo did is good, though. I'm not saying what Brymo did is good. But Brymo is a reflection of the way people attack anybody that does not support Peter Obi. So we are creating a toxic environment where toxicity thrives. And it is not good for this election. If Brymo were my younger brother, walai talai olawale ma da edobale ni ma de fun elegba wa apologize. Oh, le sorrow nkan ba yen. It does not mean I don't love you. It does not mean I don't respect you. It does not mean I don't love your music, but you dare not make such a statement. You dare not make such a statement. Because toxicity breeds toxicity. But I want us to also look within. Brymo, they talking on now. I have people. So no, Brymo did not start it too. This toxicity, especially around this politics. This toxicity was not started by Brymo. Brymo started his own foolishness. I agree. But this toxicity started with, we need to get Tinubu out. We need to get Atiku out. Peter Obi is the only man. I love Peter Obi. I see him as a good man for the job. But while we are loving and pushing Peter Obi, can we also understand that there are people who will love Tinubu, even if it's 5 people? There are people who will love him, and he has done something in their lives, and he has changed the trajectory of their destiny, and they find him wonderful. Just the way Reno, an intelligent man who went to school, who is an ordained pastor, can put his support for Atiku. It doesn't, I will not understand it. But Reno is not stupid. I don't see Reno as a stupid person. So all of us have created a crisis. And that crisis is now backfiring when someone like Reno can, when someone like Brymo can get up and take a shot at an entire tribe. Now, remember, I'm sorry to say this, but many of you are minions on social media. By minions, I mean anybody that has 10,000 followers and less. You are a minion on social media. You don't count. You count with your numbers. You count with your numbers, but individually you don't count. You now meet somebody like Brymo, who on his own counts. then what Brymo is doing becomes very bad. This thing started with the lack of tolerance for one another. The lack of tolerance for one another. Brymo brought it to the fore. But this thing na intolerance. And until we are ready to love one another, until we are ready to work with one another, until we are ready to come together and respect. If not only Brymo they do this thing, while light alive for don't find and go in house. But you see, it is hard. They say he who comes to equity must come with clean hands. It didn't start with Brymo. The toxicity has existed from the moment people started picking their candidates for this election. Can we respect one another? Can we? You want to vote for Atiku? Please go ahead and vote. You want to vote for Chris Molen? Go and vote. You want to vote for Showore? Please go and vote. You want to vote for Tinubu? Please go and vote. You want to vote for Peter Obi? Please go and vote. I want to see a household where the father is supporting Peter Obi, the mother is supporting Atiku. Two of the sons are supporting Peter Obi, and the daughter is supporting Showore or Tinubu. That is political freedom. But you see, if you live in a home and the father supports Obi and two brothers support Obi inside, you dare not support any other thing. So let us start with that. Yes, we need to give Brymo his own share of the cane, because he not try. Look at somebody saying you want to vote for blah blah blue. You see, your IQ is abysmally low. Let me tell you something. If una scatter this Nigeria, una no go fit vote for anybody. Una no go fit vote for anybody. So here's my take. Two things. One, we must learn political and tribal tolerance. One, we must learn political and tribal tolerance. Two, Brymo must apologize to the Igbos. Brymo, you must apologize to the Igbos. You have freedom of choice, but you don't have freedom to hate. Brymo, listen to me. You must go and apologize to them. And let me tell you something, Brymo. This is not the kind of controversy that you use to sell an album. If you think that you are going to make sales.
Hello, dear.
Yes, hello, my darling sister.
How have you been? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year too. How are you doing? Somebody said, listen to what somebody says on TikTok. I'm going to read this out. Please, if you're watching the video on TikTok, please share the video. Somebody said this on TikTok. See hi old boy, and I'm going to block him on my TikTok. I don't need toxicity like that. Anybody who supports Atiku or Tinubu is my enemy. You are no different from Brymo. You are just a minion. Brymo is known. You are the same. So anybody who does not support your political inclination automatically becomes your enemy. Waiting Brymo talk and waiting you talk. I beg you, show me the difference, you. Show me the difference. Now I'm going to block you, see hi old boy. From now on, your name is CeeLo Dingbat Boy. Gerap Chowiri. I will not have that on my page. Thank you very much. Please share the video on TikTok and send me gifts on TikTok. All of you that are watching now on TikTok, you're enjoying my channel, send me gifts. Hey, my darling sister, how are you? What's your take on the matter on ground?
Yeah, first of all, I was saying, I don't know who Brymo is. I'm sorry. I've not been following Nigerian politics, but I've been following it lately. So I don't know what's going on. But when I see you this angry, I know it's something that is terrible, because you're very, how would I say it? You're a very honest and straightforward person. You don't support evil ever since I've known you. So I don't know who Brymo is, and I'm asking what happened,
Now, there's a Twitter. We can't use any form of bad word on social media. But Brymo literally tweeted. I'm looking at the tweet right now. He said, "F the F word, the Indigbo, to hell with it."
Wow.
He used the F word. What does Indigbo mean? Please tell me, Indigbo. What does Indigbo mean?
Indigbo is Igbo people, like Igbo generally. That's Indigbo. Igbo generally, the whole of Igbo, that's Indigbo. Nobody is exempted. All Igbo.
Are you Igbo?
Yes, I'm a full-fledged Igbo.
So Brymo just said F you too.
Oh, wow.
He said it to you now. You're not Indigbo.
Of course. Yeah, he said it to me. That's why I got interested when I saw your headings, when you said what he said about anything about Igbo. I'm interested in it. Why would he say that? What did Igbos do to him? So DF, my problem with my country is that we hate each other. They don't love each other, and I think it started with the churches. They don't teach love here. The way Nigerians drive will show you how much we hate each other. They're all driving like we're struggling for something. As if they took the competition. It's wrong. Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa, Fulani, ethnic. Let's love each other first. Then we can get it right. I don't know what's going on in my beloved country, but my heart is breaking each day. I don't know what's going on.
Hello, we've got Mr. Olu here. Olu, how are you doing? Brymo said F the Indigbo. He used he used profanity here. F the Indigbo. What is your take on that?
Yeah, good afternoon, my brother.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate, actually. It's very, very unfortunate. Looking at Brymo status in life, he has a lot of followers, and so such statement is actually wrong, and it should be condemned by all. However, my problem is this. He's trending now. This issue is trending. Whatever he said, I'm trying to go back to Twitter and follow the guy and see what he has said.
That tweet has been deleted. That tweet has been deleted.
Okay, but the issue is this. For example, Yoruba people have been called cow for more than 7.5 years. Sorry, Fulani slaves. And you see them calling, I think, Fulani cow or something. And it was not trending like this. You understand? And you see, those are the issues. Because we can all condemn Brymo today. And as long as we are not giving the same attention, the same condemnation, the same trending, this kind of trend to all
That is why I am here, my
if
brother.
you not stop,
I
if you
just
not
blocked
stop,
someone on my TikTok. The person said anybody who supports Tinubu or Atiku is his enemy. Let me tell you something. Black Mentor is my very good friend. Of all the people listening to me live, Black Mentor is the only person that bought me a Christmas gift. A lovely suit, a lovely blazer. Black Mentor is an Atiku supporter. Why should he be my enemy? Black Mentor, hold on. Black Mentor is my greatest star buyer on Facebook. The money Black Mentor used to buy star last year is almost 4 million naira. He supports my channel, supports my wife, supports our charity. Why should he be my enemy? Because he supports another party. Mo Mustafa is my childhood friend. Not childhood, my person will don't be your friend 10 years, he don't turn old friend. There was a time Taste Buds and I had issues. Mo Mustafa was the one that helped us reconcile and sort our issues. So am I going to become his enemy because he has decided that he wants to support Atiku? Or all my childhood friends who are supporting Tinubu? All of a sudden now, because they are not supporting the party that is popular, I need to now make them enemies.
exactly.
It doesn't work like that. I'm never going to support Brymo. Never. As a matter of fact, right now, I'm removing every Brymo music from my personal catalog. I will not have anybody that insults a tribe. I will not listen to his music again, personally.
Even me, I'm not supporting.
However,
yeah, I'm actually.
However, make I tell you now something, because this thing too, they pain me, because not be only Brymo they do am. As we they flog Brymo Kane, make we flog everybody else too. Yesterday, were you watching Clash of the Supporters?
Yes, I did.
We did Star Wars. Peter Obi won. I will put Peter Obi winning now. Everybody will hear, yeah. Last week, Tinubu won. Now, cost they cost me. On top,
I better bring my glass.
On top, Star Wars. Where to win, all you need to do is buy stars. Atiku has been winning. Why has Atiku been winning? Because of Black Mentor. He's an Atiku supporter. You see, until we Nigerians need to start sitting down together and respecting each other's views. Let me tell you, in my neighborhood, me and my neighbors don't quarrel on top this thing. If you say, I'm not a Tinubu supporter, but there's something that they said about Tinubu. I said, this thing makes sense. Shut up! You are like them. They don't give you money.
Wow. People don't have freedom of speech.
Me and my neighbor sat down one day. I said, we are not talking politics again, or else we'll be fighting. This fight will never end. And it was the reason why I said, I'm not supporting any political candidate again. I'm neutral. That's when I came. Remember before I used to be Peter Obi? One day I came, I said, I'm now neutral, I'm not supporting. Now waiting cause I'm be that. Because I now realize that you can't have any intelligent conversation. Once you raise it up, they will just shut you, as in, they will use force. Daddy Freeze, why are you voting for an old man? I said, I'm not supporting Tinubu. You don't tell me that. Hey, don't you want to vote for the youth? I say, if you want to vote for the youth, Showore is the youth too. Chris Moreland that is not yet 40 or is about 40. That's the youth too. Yahaya Bello, that's the youth too. Not Obi.
That's right.
Shut up! What do you know? From that day, I said, from today, you know, they see me host my Clash of the Supporters. Once I come Clash of the Supporters, I just sit down on the fence and I judge and I do Star Wars and collect my stars and I go to my house and I go and sleep. Sorry, I stay in my house because now from my house I do it. So I climb my bed and I sleep. But you see, it is a disturbing trend. Now, don't get me wrong. the state of affairs of the country is pathetic. The state of affairs of Nigeria is pathetic. Our leaders have taken poor decisions over the last, since Obasanjo. Obasanjo, in my humble opinion, and I stand corrected, was our last leader. Everybody else has been one content creator in the comedy department to the other. From Yaradua, who died and refused to die, to Goodluck Jonathan, who turned presidency into a cruise ship, to Boda Bubu. And these people have all been APC or PDP. So I understand the agitations. Somebody says sitting on the fence is complicit. I am sitting on the fence. If you don't like it, unfollow me. I'm sitting on the fence.
That's right.
I am sitting on the fence. I will not be a part of this. This is madness. I am, from today onwards, I am sitting on the fence. So let me finish with this.
Okay.
Someone is saying, why are you so arrogant, sir? Shall they see the way that they think? Just because I am not saying what they want to hear, I am their enemy. Now let me continue. I understand the agitations of those supporting Peter Obi, because since Obasanjo till today, it has been one government that is lacking in the direction. I saw Obasanjo work. As a matter of fact, I wanted Obasanjo to do third term.
Wow.
So that he could finish what he started. When Obasanjo left, he left the treasury intact. He paid back all our debt.
That's right.
We need to give him that credit. So after Obasanjo, it's been one failure from APC or PDP. So Nigerians don't want to hear APC or PDP, and I support them in that. They don't want to hear APC or PDP. Why? Because you can't do something. When did Obasanjo leave office? Somebody help me. When did Obasanjo leave office?
2007.
2007, almost 20 years ago. We're in 2023. In 4 years now, it will be 20 years. 16 years ago. For the last 16 years, it has been a president that died and refused to die. A president that went there and turned the Aso Rock into a clubhouse. Another one that came and sat down on the fence and was either too old or too sick half the time. Do I blame obedience for being agitated? Absolutely not. I don't blame them for not wanting to hear, because to be honest, PDP and APC have not done anything. In my humble opinion, PDP worse than APC.
But Obi was part of that PDP now.
Good. But you see, now Obi has come out. I'm trying to explain their agitations to you. Okay? And I support their agitations. However, in our anger, let us remember that the people who are supporting Tinubu were not the ones in government. Some of them are people abroad that just believe in his philosophy. The people supporting Atiku, not all of them were in his government. Black Mentor has never held any political office before. He just likes Atiku and believes that Atiku can make something right.
Exactly.
So you are supporting Peter Obi, you have a good cause. You are supporting Showore, you are supporting Mole, anybody you are supporting, you have the right to. But understand that people are angry. Understand that people are unhappy. And respect their anger and unhappiness. Share this video if you are watching it on YouTube. We need to sanitize the country. Right now, they want to postpone elections. Why? Because of insecurity. People are taking things too far. And Brymo is just one of them. Brymo is one of the people taking things too far. We are going to deal with Brymo. He is going to lose an award. He is going to lose listenership. He is going to lose his fans. You that you are faceless on Twitter. You that you are a non-entity on TikTok. How do we deal with you? How many people do I want to block on TikTok? You are as bad as Brymo, but the problem is you are a minion. You amount to nothing, and by the grace of God, you will continue to amount to nothing. Because you are doing the same thing Brymo is doing. It's just that you don't have a platform to do your own. And that's my message for many of the people who don't like APC and PDP. You are as bad. The only problem is you have not had the opportunity to go and steal your own. That to me is an issue. This matter is not black or white. You can't say it's either PDP, APC or P2B. There are many gray areas. There are many gray areas. And I'm not going to join anybody. There are some things I would say in Peter Obi's favor. If I say them, I become a hero. There are some things I want to say in Tinubu's favor. If I say them, they will bash me now. They will begin to bash me now. They will begin to bash me. Sadly, I don't know anything to say in Atiku's favor. Because I've not seen anything Atiku has done. I've seen Obi, his work. I've seen Tinubu's work. I moved to Lagos in 2020, in 2001. I know what Lagos used to be like. And I've seen what Lagos has become now. Whether it is Tinubu or not, you cannot remove him completely from the narrative of him handing over to one of his boys, to the point where Lagos makes sense. And each time I raise this argument, it is, shut up, Lagos made more money. Okay, but I live in Lagos. I saw Lagos grow. Maybe it could have grown better, but I actually saw it grow. Just the way I respect and I've seen Peter Obi's work. I've seen what Peter Obi did in Anambra. I've seen the fact that he is one candidate that is an embodiment of integrity compared to everybody else, including the youths. Do you understand? So just as I have said the good things I've said about Peter Obi, allow me to also say the good things I've also seen about Tinubu. The good things I've also seen about Sowore. Let it not be that we can only say Peter Obi, then you say another person, they begin to stone you. It can never work like that. That is my take. I'm inviting people, if you want to come and join the conversation, please feel free. Allow people their opinions. This is not a religion. It is politics. Go on. Yes, hi.
Yes, can I continue?
Go ahead. Yes, I'm listening. I'm live.
Okay. So every form of bigotry, every form of hate speech should be condemned across board. Across board. That is where I stand. That's right. You get see here that the freeze. I can point to so many bigotry that was not trendy like this. You understand? Okay, there is something I will send to you. Maybe later I will find a way to send to you on Twitter when I think it's Rude Boy or one of these people that compare both Buhari and Tinubu to Neda, something like ape or monkey. I see Obi as a man, as a human being. I will send it to you on Twitter. It is trend now. They were hailing it. And it was not an issue. It was not trending. And those are some of the things that aggravate some of these issues. And as long, you see, this is where the problem lies. And as long as we are not ready to condemn all this hate, bigotry, across board. It will not stop. That is the problem. Somebody will wake up and do something again. You understand? Because we are not being fair.
Now, let me tell you something here. When I put up the post about Brymo, saying he should apologize to the Igbos, saying Brymo has disappointed me. When I put up that post against Brymo, people sent me DMs. They said, Daddy Freeze, when they were insulting this person, why didn't you put up a post? I said, no. What Brymo has said is wrong, and it's against the whole tribe. I must address it. But you see, Brymo's own would have been so sweet if there was no history of toxicity. In as much as we want to attack Brymo, one person will just talk for my TikTok now say anybody that is not supposed to be is his enemy. What's the difference between you and Brymo? Do you know how easy it would have been if we didn't have a history of this toxicity and Brymo came and talked this nonsense when he talk? When we supposed to find and go house this morning, go warn am say make you no talk that kind of thing again for your life. All of a sudden now, some other things they rear up. Let me tell you something here. It happened to me before. Remember when Ibiyomi came out and called me out and insulted me and my parents? There was a group my sisters belonged to. They went there and they were like, no, what this guy has done. Almost by the time 3 people came and said, that's how Daddy Freeze insulted my younger brother's mother.
Wow.
So by the time the good people went there to say that, what David the Ibiyomi did was bad, blah, 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 blah. By the time they were countered by another 5 people who had the same the matter was not sweet again. Oh, it is paining you now because it is your turn. When Daddy Freeze was doing the same thing, how did you feel? So this is exactly what I have to say about the Brymo situation. Let us not breed toxicity. So when we see it, we can quickly stop it. But right now, anybody going for Brymo, some people actually supporting Brymo, they're saying, well, when you people were saying this, who stopped you?
That's right.
Over to you, my brother that just joined.
Good day, everyone.
Hello. Good day. How are you?
Good day. I'm good. I'm online from Hungary. I'm Igbo, and this election or this period have caused so many issues, not just in Nigeria, even here. But when I saw the post that he did on Twitter, I was not insulted in any way because I know that something might have pushed him to do that. But he should understand that he's a public figure. He's just like Daddy Freeze now, coming live today and saying F the Igbos or F the Hausas. You understand? So, like, you are passing a message to those people that we are replying him or someone that wrote something that caused it. I might not even see it. I don't fit even see himself. But as far as his Brymo, nobody is even condemning the people that made him say what he said. But he is a public figure. I was reading a post, one guy, a journalist or something from Ghana said, may his soul rest in peace. Ifeanyi, the son of Davido, said Davido that he was careless. Davido just said, God bless you. And whatever I'm passing through, I will not wish it. Like, it just stopped that immediately. As a public figure, you should understand that people will throw you. That's most. Even as at the fridge, there are people they throw up every day. Why? Because of truth.
Every minute.
You there for darkness for a very long time. Person carry candle lights come, you they blow them off. Are you not mad? You are in the dark. And they are telling you truth. Why not on your own just reason? What in this man they talk they make sense so. But people are not like that. That darkness, they love the darkness. You understand? So when you're telling them the truth about something, He's saying that he's supporting Tinubu. I saw the first post he made about Tinubu. You understand? That is his own stand. You can't force him. This is who he chose. Like, I want to support Tinubu. I saw what people were writing. Then that made him post that. I'm so disappointed because I love listening to his music. Though I don't even understand Yoruba, I can name all his albums. But at the end of the day, you insulted the whole tribe, not just an individual.
That is my problem with Brymo.
People throwing Buhari and Tinubu, they are politicians. Even in the US, then they throw Trump. They are public figures. That is why you have taken it upon yourself to be a public figure. One, you must accept the fact that people will throw you. But it's different from when you are throwing a full tribe, like a full tribe. You're just throwing them. When that the freeze made the post today, someone DJ Snoop something made a statement about Igbo man helping Brymo. And that same DJ took him to Port Harcourt, where he met You understand? Also said something. So you cannot just insult these people. They have, in one way or the other, contributed to your success.
I agree.
That's just it.
I agree with you.
So
You see,
one thing again in Nigeria is the hate is too much.
it's too much. You see,
Those are seeing
my wife is Igbo. You understand? And
Igbos are seeing ourselves as no. I have a Muslim friend here. A very good. When I left Ukraine because of the war to this place, no one, not even Igbo people here, agreed to sign document because I have a 1-year child. Agreed to sign document for me to be in a house. It's a Muslim person that not even know me, a Yoruba guy. They have not even met me before. He was the one that got the house for me. He was the one that signed that he knows me. But my Igbo brothers here, they said no. You understand? So it's not about the tribe. It's the hate inside you. Not be everybody from the tribe, they hate each other. So when you come online and you're just showing the hate inside you, it's too much. It's too much. Like, it's too much. And it's affecting every other thing we have. Even this election, even in the church, everywhere. Everywhere. It's just affecting everybody. It's too much.
Now, I must say this. First of all, before I talk, a big shout out to everybody watching me on TikTok. I had over 400 people watching me on TikTok alone. Big shout out to the TikTok family. Share the video on TikTok. Let's spread the love and let's minimize the hate. If you truly want Nigeria's progress and you're watching me on TikTok right now, please share the love and let us minimize the hatred. Let's minimize the issues. And of course, while you're at it, send me a gift on TikTok. Send me flowers. I like you when they send flowers on TikTok. You just be popping. It's like fireworks. So if you're watching on TikTok, send me flowers. Woo! And but for God, Facebook people, come and buy my stars. Go to, if you are enjoying this live, you need to support the channel. Go to Facebook right now. Go to your account, search for Daddy Freeze, DADDY FREEZE, Daddy Freeze. Okay, you will see today's video with me wearing this white red hat with white, and get stars. Once you click on the video, bottom right hand corner, you click on the stars button, and then you can get the stars. Oh yeah, let me see all of you. You see, before I add somebody else, I want to say something. Yeah, Brymo is a problem right now. He is not the problem. And I hope you guys all agree with me in this regard. Brymo is a problem. He is not the problem on this whole matter. He is a portion of the problem. He is a chunk of the problem. Yes. We need to address the rudimentary causes of this. And that's what everybody is drawing attention to. The fact that there is an unhealthy climate around our I get it. I get it. I absolutely get it. I said it and I'll say it again. PDP and APC have not done anything meaningful for the last 18 years. As Nigeria as a whole, maybe some independent PDP states did well, but Nigeria as a whole, PD, APC has not worked. Am I connecting? Body Glams.
Hi, Daddy Freeze.
How are you doing, my sister? So
I'm actually on a short leave. That's why I'm able to come.
That's
here.
why you're able to come. God bless you. Big shout out to Neka Tonia, send me 530 stars, and Joseph Okpeyemi. Thank you for your gifts. I truly, truly appreciate you. So, Body Glams, what is your take on the matter?
Daddy Freeze. First of all, what Brymo said, it's actually out of line. Yeah. Okay, I never heard of him. This is the first time I actually thought he was a politician before people said he's an Egyptian. Okay, that's cool. But again, can we address this generally? I have been online and have seen people call Yoruba people names, okay? Not one Yoruba person, like the tribe itself, okay? I have been online and have seen people call the Igbo tribe names and all sorts. I have seen people refer to Fulanis in derogatory, in ways. And I'm just saying, why aren't we addressing all this? Okay? Yeah, okay, Brymo is a public figure and he stepped out of line. But again, I want to ask, what actually transpired? Did he just come online and just say this? Because I've noticed in Nigeria, once you go against their political, affiliation, you become an enemy, you become a target. They abuse you online, they troll you online. I've actually asked the question and mentioned something about, hang on, P2B used to be Atiku's running mate. And somebody, an Igbo person actually said, I'm going to curse and abuse you. Your father is a fool. Your father is this and that. They actually abused me, abused my third, fourth generation, abused my parents because of something I raised. I don't think it's...
What tribe are you, Body Glams?
Sorry?
What tribe are you?
I'm Igbo.
Oh!
Yes, I am. I'm Igbo. Yeah. I've got friends. I've got Yoruba friends. I've got friends from Fulani. I've got friends in Hausa friends. See, I've got friends everywhere. And we don't live like we do in Nigeria, where there's tribalism and hatred. We actually love each other here. Like we do. We mix up. We cook. We hang out. We have parties together. Nothing about tribe comes up. But as soon as you step into Nigeria, then you see that there is something in the air. If it's not about Igbos, it's about Yorubas, it's about Fulanis, it's about Hausas and other people. But I'd like to address this. Yes, I would say Brymo stepped out of line. But so many people have done the same thing. So many people have dragged the Yoruba tribe under the bus. So many people have dragged the Fulani tribe under the bus. So many people have abused people online. I've addressed it several times on my page on Facebook. Why do certain people start with hurling insults at you when you ask an innocent question? You bring up politics instead of addressing it, having a conversation. The first thing they will start is you be mumu, your mama. That kind of stuff. It's very disheartening. And then you check those people and then you just wonder, why are they like this? Brymo stepped out of line, but so many people are, guilty of this. In fact, Daddy Freeze, we are all guilty of this. Talking bad about other tribes, we are all guilty. Even indoors, outdoors, secretly, we are all guilty of this. And I think, let Brymo be a starting point or a learning point for everybody to change, okay? To start, accepting and tolerating each other. But Brymo is in the first. Brymo is in the first. People do drag other tribes under the bus, say derogatory things about them openly on Twitter, on Facebook, Instagram. I've read it, I've seen it. I've read it, I've seen it. Come with a story instead of addressing it, and analyzing, and in a very civil manner, they take on your tribe, they abuse you. I'm Igbo, okay? I'm from Abia State. Now, I'm married to someone from Anambra State. And then they would discriminate against me, coming from Abia State. They would discriminate against me.
That's Igbo to Igbo now.
Absolutely. Absolutely. This is something we don't want to address. This is something we don't want to talk about. They would discriminate against me, against other people. This goes on and on and on. This is, you see, when you hold insult, I've asked again and again, what did they say to Brymo? Brymo was out of line, yes. But why did he react the way he did? Did he say something like he's supporting this person and then just started hurling insults at him, or maybe he's tried?
I think that's what's happened. Brymo said he was supporting Tinubu.
You know, from the bottom.
Look at somebody telling you now, shut up, ma. I think you're wrong. Allow her to express herself. We have condemned Brymo. Are we not going to allow her to talk?
Why aren't we calling people that also say derogatory things about other tribes? Why aren't we addressing this issue as a whole? Why should someone go free? When you talk down on the Igbos, you go free. You talk down on the Yorubas, you go free. You talk down on the Fulanis, you go free. Why should we all go free? Why should we all have the license to say derogatory things about other tribes? But when another person comes at us, it becomes a problem. And
I'm reading the comments and I'm shaking my head.
This up? Or did Brymo just come online and say Igbos are this? Yes, he stepped out of line. Yes, he is wrong. But what actually transpired? That's my take, Daddy Freeze. And I don't care if people disagree with me or people call me names. Yes, I'm Igbo. I love my Igbo tribe. I love my Igbo brothers and sisters. But hey, I'm going to stand by the truth and I'm going to say it as it is. What brought this up?
Okay, thank you, Body Glams. Big shout out to you. On Facebook now, Remy Beckley sent me some stars. Oh wow, Remy Beckley sent me 1,000 stars. Woo! Remy, my lovely sister. Oshe baby.
Oh, someone's asking when last did I visit home? I visit home twice a year. My children come home twice a year, Christmas and summer. We're in Nigeria. My children speak Igbo better than you do. You asking when last did I visit home?
You see, my problem. This is my problem. Nobody can say what is paining them. As long as that thing they are saying is not sweeting you, that person is mad.
That is what I'm talking about, that phrase. That is what I'm talking about. Now they're going to start hurling insults at me. The Igbos will come at me, hurling insults at me, instead of addressing this issue. Instead of addressing this issue, they go back online and you see them saying derogatory things about other people. Instead of addressing this issue that we are all guilty and we should actually learn to tolerate each other. I have friends that are Igbos. I have friends that are Yorubas. I'm not gonna break up my friendship because of Brymo. It's not gonna create a conflict between me and my friends from the north because of somebody said something about your tribe. I will never come out and say derogatory things about someone else's tribe. But geez, are we not all guilty of this? Are we not all guilty of this? That is my take. We are all guilty, one way or another.
So Daddy Freeze, now, so you are hearing her now, and that's exactly what I'm saying. You understand? That's Daddy Freeze, I want to put one challenge to you. Just for today alone, just say you have now changed. You want to support Tinubu for one day, or you want to support Atiku for one day. Just for today. And you will see the aftermath effect, what is going to happen. You can't continue to say...
I don't even want to try it. I know what will happen. So I don't dare.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So...
But let me ask you a question. Is that fair? What if I genuinely wanted to support Tinubu?
It's not fair. That's exactly what it is.
Or what if I genuinely wanted to support Atiku?
Oh, you're going to come under the bus for it.
Some people from Atiku's camp reached out to me the other day. They said, I said, I don't know what to support. I cannot support you people.
Asking you why. Instead of asking you why, instead of having like a civil conversation, why you would support this person, instead of pulling out the facts and telling you this is the reason why you should support this person, this is the better candidate, they would start by saying That will be the first thing. And they will drag you.
Mumu man, 70 years old man. Mumu, mumu, mumu.
Everybody. I got that for asking a question. I asked one simple question. Peter Obi used to be Atiku's running mate. And why are you people talking down on Atiku? And I got dragged under the bus for it. I was abused. I was abused by my own Igbo brothers. So why are we saying here? Everybody is guilty of this. Brymo needs to apologize. But if he doesn't apologize, is there gonna be a war? Is there gonna be like a tribal war?
He needs to apologize, actually.
If he doesn't, are we gonna force him? If he doesn't, are we gonna force him? We should actually this should be like a stepping stone for righting the wrongs.
The day I put up Tinubu, listen, somebody came and bought 30,000 stars from Tinubu's camp and won Star Wars last week. I put up a poster to appreciate them. The first comment I got was Ewu.
Oh my God.
The first comment. Meanwhile, Peter Obi's team was there, Atiku's team was there, Tinubu's team was there. They all had the opportunity to buy the stars, and Obi was actually leading. Obi was about to win. It was last week before this Obi now won this week. I was about to declare the win. I just said, let me give them 1 minute. Within that 1 minute, Tinubu people just came and cleared everywhere. As I posted the first comment, I had to block and delete the comment. Ewu.
Yeah, and that someone say your husband go don't see Shege Banza for your hand, madam. Oh, my husband actually loves me, actually. He hasn't seen Shege, he hasn't seen jack shit.
Her husband is very wealthy, and her husband takes good care of her. I've met this particular lady on my life. Listen. Do you know why I value this lady? This lady on my life, do you know why I value her? She doesn't live in London. But I came to preach in London, and she came from, was it Ireland or Scotland? Where do you stay?
Ireland.
Dublin, Ireland. She came with her children from Dublin to come and hear me preach. If I want to preach in National Stadium in Lagos, you go come. So I will now have to hate her because she's sharing her opinion. Meanwhile, she wore cloth.
How did my husband come into this? Now you understand the way
It as in
I'm in Nigeria.
You see what you people are doing with the way you are responding to Brymo is you are creating sympathy for Brymo without knowing. Because people are now saying that Kilagbe Kilaju. We are no longer able to address the Brymo issue for what it is. Exactly. It has now become complicated. All right, we have a guest here. Listen to me. Her opinion is not very valid. Body Glams, this lady that is here live, her opinion is not very valid. Her opinion is super valid. There are points I have also raised in the past. I've got somebody here right now. Gentleman with the glasses, how are you, sir? Please go ahead.
I'm great. Daddy Free. It's so great to be on your live. This one really got to me. See, Brymo is a public figure. I mean, this is the worst thing a public figure could do, to put down a whole group of people, even people who genuinely love him. Like, I love Brymo. I'm Igbo. I listened to Brymo. There was a time in my life all I listened to was Brymo on repeat. Like, I just used to play his music all the time. And half the time I don't even understand what he's saying. But I mean, this is a shame, and it's great you're calling him out. And that's why I joined in. And you know, like, I just want to say this is a great thing you're doing, because this whole tribalism is not getting us anywhere. It's bullshit. It doesn't make any sense. Madam, I'm going to differ with you a little bit.
Okay.
I don't think anything justifies Brymo calling out a whole people.
I said so myself.
She actually said so. Olu, let me bring somebody else, please. Thank you so much for your time this morning. Good morning. Bless you. Thank you for sharing your time with me. Every single person who has come to this live has made so much sense. All right, continue, my brother.
Like I was saying, right? Regardless of whatever they would have said to Brymo, it doesn't justify him saying something like that, especially since he's a public figure, he's a celebrity.
Absolutely.
He's not supposed to. It's such a shame. I really would have thought prior to this time, I used to think a lot highly of Brymo, but it's so bad, and it cuts across, like you were saying, madam. It cuts across everybody, every tribe. Like
Absolutely.
we keep putting ourselves down for no reason. Like
Yeah.
it's not necessary. It's just it's very backward.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's just too barbaric. Like in this time, the whole diaspora of black people are standing up, coming together, and then we are fractionalizing ourselves, putting ourselves in little groups. It's ridiculous. It just doesn't make sense.
All right, hold on, guys. We have some people on TikTok, and I'd like them to share their views. If you're watching on TikTok, share the video. Hi, my YouTube people. I greet you this morning. I hail you. If you're watching on TikTok, Sweet Jane, Ayo, and Mattis, please share your views. What are your views?
Brother Chris, I want to say I really appreciate what you're doing. It's really nice. I would say it's really educative. But on the case of Brymo, like earlier said, you really need to apologize. That's one. Then two, the earlier caller, the lady, she actually spoke my mind. We have a lot of issues, right? I don't know with Igbos. I don't know it's like, should I call it security or inferiority complex issue? If you say A, the Igbos will tell you B. If you say D, they'll tell you C. I okay, like the Igbos is not too much. 2 days ago, I was with a friend of mine. We're talking about Tinubu, Atiku, and Obi. And we decided to go into arguments and things like that. The next thing the guy told me was, shut up. And what do you know? You don't know anything. You know, the instance is just...
It's attitudes like this that led to the Biafra
Wow. Okay. Thank you for your contribution, Ayo. I'm trying to switch between channels.
He's talking about one person here. One person that said shut up. One person. And he's now generalizing it. I've said it again and again. A lot of people are like Brymo. A lot of people are like Brymo. They generalize it.
Tribal in Nigeria, I don't know. I think we need to address the issue itself within ourselves, because everybody is more of if you're not most of the Igbos. Like when I said okay, I was actually for Obi, and the next thing I said but if you look at it, Obi wasn't matured enough to actually handle Nigeria now. Next guy was like, hey, shut up. Who told you Obi can't do it? Obi will do one and this. He insulted me. He even brought in my wife into it. He insulted my wife, saying that you do a lot of things. And I'm like, why the insult? Can't you just keep quiet and argue in a more modest way? Or you understand? So I think we need to address ourselves within ourselves first.
Absolutely. Check the names of people insulting me here. Say my husband goes see Shege. Check their names and you can tell me what I'm saying all this while. Check their names and you would know. You would know the set of people they are.
But I think people are also missing the point. The fact that Brymo.
Thank you for your contribution. Guys, share the video on TikTok and please buy me your TikTok gifts. I appreciate them. All right, we've got somebody else joining us live on Instagram again this time. Let us hear him. Hello. The person that just joined now, we're waiting for you to talk. Oh. While we're waiting for him to talk, I appreciate those of you who are buying me stars. Big shout out to someone who just got me 2,500 stars, Prince Akwachi. Prince Akwachi, thank you so much for that. How do you get stars? All of you watching live right now, you can go to Facebook. This is how you do it. Go to Facebook. Search for Daddy Freeze. This is the account. Scroll down to today's video. That's the video right there. Click on it. How do you get stars? Click on it and scroll down. You will see how to get stars right there on the video. If you love and support Daddy Freeze, go and get stars. Now we have Prince Akwachi there. Thank you so much. Thank you, Remy Dingba Beckley. Thank you so much, my lovely sister. You have done so beautifully well. And everybody else. Since with this guy or lady who just joined us now is anonymous, apparently they don't know. Boma the artist, you're the guy with us, right?
Yes, yes, I'm
Okay,
here
so
with
let me
you.
remove the third person who doesn't
Right.
know what it is that they're doing with us right now.
Okay.
So let me try and invite somebody else. Please, who wants to comment? If you're watching live, look at what somebody says. Remove that mad woman to face his family and her job. Brown
That's
Joe
actually what I'm talking about.
2010.
Yeah,
Listen,
that's what I'm
the
talking about. You
only
can see it
person that is
yourself.
mad here is the father that allowed your mother carry your pregnancy to term. You think say they mad, Abby? Let me tell you, Brown Joe, you need a brain transplant, and your donor cannot be anything above a day-old chicken.
See,
Not only am I rapturing you, I am blocking you completely from your destiny. From today onwards, you no longer have a destiny. Show Yahweh.
Exactly
What did this woman say that deserves that insult? What? Wait till she talk.
About.
Kino lo so. She's Igbo. She's not Yoruba. If it were Yoruba man that said this, they'll probably have gathered in front of his house. By the time he finished commenting the comment, they would have gathered. Come on. She's telling her experience. Can we respect her experience?
No, they wouldn't. Check the name, check his profile, and you would know where he's coming, where he is, which tribe he is, and where he comes from. That will tell you.
Daddy Freeze, real quick one.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just going to say it's attitudes like this that led to the last Civil War, and that was like several years ago. Like we're talking, what, late 67 to 70, and this attitude by now should have changed. We should have advanced beyond this stage. People should educate themselves and realize that we're one people, we're one honor, where there are more similarities that are supposed to bind us than to separate us. And I believe that our celebrities should also learn, and public figures who are supposed to be role models should learn how to be responsible people in society. I'm saying all of this because I need to run off to work. It's really, really great, joining on this live. I super appreciate you. There's the other video about the pigeons. That freeze. I was a pigeon enthusiast. I had over 60 pigeons at some point in my life, and I had the exact same experience. And I've been a fan. I became a super fan after that.
Okay, the gay pigeon experience.
Yes.
I have two beautiful. Now, not only do I keep pigeons, I have only one local pigeon. I have about 20 pigeons. Only one is local. I have pigeons that I brought for 250,000 naira for a pair. Two. I have British fantails. I have American fantails. I used to have 2 Hungarian giants. I have just one left. I used to have 4 Lahores. I have just one left. I have 5 angels. 5 archangels.
Yep.
So I have a diversity of pigeons. And I noticed that gay behavior. I think it was because they did not have a female. The two of them lived together. They are husband and husband.
Yeah. Listen. In my own case, pigeons usually have 2 eggs.
Yes.
Most of the time.
Yes. Hello.
In this scenario, the pigeon had 3 eggs, and
Henry, I'll call you back. I'm live.
That one became the gay one.
Wow. Okay, which one became a gay one again? Say that again.
The pigeon had 3 eggs, and only one survived out of the 3 eggs. And that one just became an anomaly. Some days it will act like a male, and then some days it will act like a female. So I always used to go back to this discussion before I saw your video, when I was talking to my friends here about this gayness, that it does pop up in animals.
In nature,
It's
yes.
very likely that I mean, that anomaly can happen amongst humans. But most of the times, people just say, "Oh no, it's not true." Oh, I'm sidetracked by this message. Anyway, I mean, it was fantastic seeing that video, and I really appreciate it. Daddy, please, I really appreciate being here. I've got to run. Can I put in a plug, please?
Go ahead.
My name is Boma the artist. I'm an artist living in diaspora. Please follow my page. Thank you very, very much, Daddy. Please, thank you. I'll like to join you some other time again. Thank you.
Sure, my brother. Take care, Boma. God bless you, Boma.
Right.
All right, bye, Boma. All right, we have somebody else. How are you doing, bro?
Hi, Daddy Freeze. I've been a fan for ages.
Lovely to have you here. Lovely to connect with you, my dear brother. Go ahead.
So, about this topic about Brymo, it actually saddens my heart that we have young adults and youth still talking about things that brings division and disunity in this country, in our lovely country like Nigeria. And it's so unfortunate that most people who speak like this are not really exposed. My lovely sister, you said something about people only OBU supporters. That's not true. I've been following this Nigeria election because I'm so invested in it.
I actually didn't say only OBU supporters.
Let him finish,
right?
please, my love.
I've made a comment. And
Sorry. Please, let him finish. Let him finish. When he's done, we'll address it. I want him to land. Go ahead, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. So, I've seen people as well who even attack, different tribes. And Sunumbu have Igbo and Yoruba supporters, not only. So this is not even about tribe. It's so sad that people will just say, okay, because of Obi is Igbo, Sunumbu is Yoruba, Atiku is Hausa, you feel like all the only people that support Sunumbu are only Yorubas. It's an election. These are individuals that have their fans and their supporters. So different tribe, different people support them. So another thing that Brymo could have done is the issue is with an individual. Just because one person is having an argument, it doesn't mean you have to generalize it. It just doesn't make sense. So if you want to at least have an issue with someone, make that issue about that individual you're having that issue with. Don't just say, oh, a whole tribe are useless. That's just so low. Brymo have very intelligent music. He's a very talented individual. So for him to come out and make such statements for a celebrity and a public figure, Daddy Freeze have a lot of followers. I follow Daddy Freeze. I've learned so much from him because I'm also a researcher and I'm also someone who is looking for enlightenment about the higher power. So following Daddy Freeze have taught me a whole lot. So me being a follower of Daddy Freeze, if Daddy Freeze come out and say something, it's going to go a long way. So we have people who are celebrities and public figures have to be careful about what they say so that it doesn't trigger people. A normal person who is not a public figure can say things like that, and just go away with it. But Brymo is a public figure. And as people have been saying, I think he needs to come out and tender an apology, to the public, because those words can go a long way. That's just my 2 cents, Daddy Freeze. Well done for what you've been doing, sir. I really, really appreciate you. God bless you.
All right. God bless you too. Thank you so much. I'll just take one more comment from the public. If you want to join us live, do feel free and join us. So I have added one more person, and then we call it a day. Okay, he has joined. Can we please see your face? And remember to be respectful to the people on the platform. Thank you so very much. Yes.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I've been following this live, man. And I just have something to say, just a few things to say.
All right, go ahead.
And ever since this election started,
Can we see your face, please? Or are you guys seeing him?
Are you not seeing me?
I see him.
Okay, I can't see you, but go ahead. If everybody else is seeing you, it's fine.
Okay, so I've been on Twitter following this trend, the election and everything, and I will tell you the hate is too much. The hate, the tribal sentiment is too much. Please, can we just drop the hate and start the healing? All these things started from Redo Mercury there and the FFK. Redo started by saying the Biafrans, this, that. What brought about the Biafran war with what is happening now. We're talking about, see, Nigeria is going down the drain. Nigeria is going down the drain. People are dying every day. That is what we should, that should be the issue. That should be the bone of contention. That is what we should be talking about. People are dying every day in that country. Just recently, they kidnapped how many people on the train? Eh? There's killing everywhere in the southwest, in the southeast, in the north. People are dying. How much is fuel now in Nigeria? And we people are here talking about tribal sentiment. It's not going to take us anywhere. This is just a strategy to distract us from choosing the next leader. We're looking for a leader that will bring us out from this mess we are in. Me, I'm an Igbo person. I'm not even after what Brymo said. If Brymo said he hates the Igbos, that is his own concern. Me, I don't hate anybody. You know? And the only way we can move forward is when we start preaching love. Like what my sister is saying, we don't have to start pointing like me. Now, people come online and say stuff to me, insult me as an Igbo person and insult my tribe and everything. I don't care. I don't respond to them. I'm not like them. When somebody insults your tribe, does not mean you should respond back to that person. When somebody insults you badly, does not mean you should respond back to that person badly. You know, when you respond back to that person means you are just like that person. You understand? So I understand the fact that people have their own way of reasoning. But me, what concerns me in this election is choosing the next leader, someone who is capable, someone who has the competence, someone who has the character to bring us out of this mess. Our economy is in shambles. The economy is wrecked. People are suffering. If you go to the north now, there's a video I watched. I don't know if anybody have watched that Zamfara video. They are killing people in the north. There's a war going on in the north. People are dying.
Send the video to my DM.
I will send it to you. People are dying. It's even BBC that covered that video. People are dying every day in that country. Nobody is safe. You can't even travel from Lagos to Onitsha safely. You can't even travel from Kaduna to Abuja. That's the issue. And we know all this. We should not be sentimental about this, being the Igbo, being a this, that. Who Igbo don't feed, who Yoruba don't feed. Being a Yoruba, has that put money in your pocket? Or being an Igbo, has that put money in your pocket? Or being a Hausa, has that put money in your pocket? We still buy rice the same way. If Yoruba is buying rice 50,000, Igbo man is buying rice 50,000. Now everybody is queuing. If you go to the fuel station now, you see both Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa, everybody is on the queue buying fuel.
I'm still angry with taste buds. I was driving her home yesterday. I wanted to drop her and come and queue for fuel. By the time I dropped her and turned back to the petrol station, they had finished selling fuel.
You see, there's no tribal. You know, these politicians know how to get to us. It's divide and rule. They know once you are divided, that is the only way they can bring in somebody in that does not even fit that position. You know, so let's drop this sentiment. Let's love each other. We are all blacks. We are human. The same blood is running in our vein, and the only way we can move forward is by loving each other. Let's forget about this Brymo. Brymo, I know maybe he's pained. I don't know what his problem is. You know, I just pray he find peace. You know, I don't know what he's suffering from. I don't know, but I just pray he find peace. And you know, we should put him in prayer. We should pray for him. We don't even know what he's going through. It might be a mental issue. You know, because I don't see any reason why somebody will come out and say something about a certain tribe. You know, our diversity is what makes us unique. And we should not take it for granted. Do you know how it feels like you have been an Igbo, you travel to the north and you enjoy the culture over there in the north? You travel to the west and you enjoy the culture and the food, you know, and everything. So I don't know, the hate is too much. Please, we should stop it. Please, let's just preach love. Like when I was watching this video, I was very pained because people were still trying to make it look political. From people are saying in Twitter, people are insulting me. This is not time for all that. Let's just love one another. Let's love each other.
All right.
Because if we don't love each other, my brother, we will end up voting in someone who does not fit that position. This is how we did voting in Buhari. we sing where we are now today.
No, but it was shoved down our throats. Like you say anything against Buhari, you come under the bus. Like you just say your own opinion. I still remember 8 years ago, you mention anything that you're supporting somebody else, they attack you straight away. This is how Nigerians behave.
That is it. Everybody's attacking every. Okay, let me tell you.
Exactly.
Add something, my
That's what I'm
brother.
trying to say.
Just to quickly add something, my
The
brother.
people that started all this, the people that started all this, are all these spokespersons of these parties. Reno Mokere is one of the highest bigotry human being I've ever seen in my life. Reno Mokere and FFK. You can't imagine the kind of things they are tweeting. And these people are public figures, as people who a lot of people are looking up to. You know, the kind of statement, the kind of things they come on Twitter and say, sometimes I become so scared. You know, these are the people who started this division in this country. Because, I don't know, the election is all about you coming out to sell your candidates. You see a statement like Reno said, P2B is coming to bring Biafra. Adamu Gaba will say P2B is coming to bring Biafra. This one will come and say Muslim ticket. This, that, my brother. We should focus on the issue. The issue, my brother. Do you have lights in your house as a Nigerian?
Sorry, just to quickly add something. Do you have good road? Sorry, brother. Let me just
there are a lot of kids right now. Our girls, all our girls are into runs, doing prostitution. Doing prostitution. In the Nigeria, every girl in Nigeria now is runs here.
You can't. Don't generalize. Don't generalize. You can say
are doing these illegal things to survive. This is not what we want for ourselves. We want a better life, and we're all graduates, for God's sake. Look at, we are staying abroad. I'm out of the country now. We're paying a lot of money to pay for rent here. I know how much these people are taxing us every time. Millions of naira. If we come back to our country and invest this money, Nigeria will be more better than Dubai. Please, let's just drop the hate and love each other. What Brymo said, that is his own opinion. That is his own opinion. Me as an Igbo person,
sorry, I would like to correct something. My brother. The leadership of Nigeria is not just the only problem. A lot of Nigeria is also part of the problem. Because so many people would think that leadership is just until you have a president, then Nigeria is going to be better automatically. We need to understand the mentality of Nigerians, because we've been oppressed to the point whereby many people think, once you put somebody better in that seat, Nigeria will automatically be better. No. It starts from each and everybody in Nigeria. That's like that Fisa rightly said. There is no love in the heart of a normal Nigeria. We have Nigeria, but we don't even have Nigerians. So everybody just want to think, if I get it like that seat, I want job. Which I go take. Now my own turn, make I take something from that seat. So what makes a country better is when we have community. And people need to understand something. Once you are outside the shores of Nigeria, nobody even cares about your tribe. What you now start seeing is the color
exactly,
of your
my
skin.
brother. They will ask
people
you,
start looking at the color of your skin. So nobody cares if they're Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa, Fulani, or whatever, or Edo, or whatever. So people need to understand that this your tribe or whatever only ends here in Nigeria. Once you're outside the shores of Nigeria, nobody cares if you're Igbo, or Yoruba, or Hausa. And we need to understand something. Until we are exposed to the level whereby we know that, okay, we can come together, only you and I can make this country better. It's not only, in fact, put one of the best person on that seat. If we are not in unity or unison, the country will still have a long way to go. So, my final note would be, let's come together in love, harmony. This tribalism thing, if it's something our parents or our grandparents are doing, I understand.
My brother, if you go to Twitter, you just want to delete your Twitter
at this 21st century. Come on.
The hate on Twitter is too much.
Social media should have exposed so many people not even be thinking like this. At least this generation, we should be so exposed to be thinking of innovative things to make this country better. Not to be thinking like, okay, this is Igbo, this is Yoruba. No, come on. We shouldn't do that. And that's the reason why the politicians, we keep using this against us, because they know that once they say that, Igbo people are like this, Yoruba people are like this, you are going to get triggered. But if you are so exposed, that's going to even trigger you. Because you know better, you are intelligent, you are exposed to knowledge, such things like that, to be able to trigger you to make wrong choices. So the change in this Nigeria is in our hands, not in anybody's hands. It starts from you and I.
Yes.
All right, guys. Thank you so much.
I'm Nigerian.
Thank
my
you.
mom is Nigerian. My father is Nigerian. My mom is Igbo. My father is Igbo. I'm not mixed. Somebody made that comment. I'm mixed. That's why I'm taking sides. I'm not taking sides. I'm saying it as it is.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. I've got to run. I'm going to be back.
To recommend you. You are doing a great job. You're truly doing a good job.
Thank you.
You are one person that, I don't know for other people. I respect you a lot. I respect your work.
Thank you.
I respect your work so much, and you've been doing something that most of the celebrities, I don't know why they're scared of coming out. This is what being a celebrity is all about, using your platform to promote peace and love in the country.
Thank you very much.
To move forward as a country, we need love.
Thank you.
Need love to move forward, and you are very practical. You're not being biased with your statements. Even knowing the fact that you have friends who are PDP, APC, you are always saying the truth the way it is. You're always standing for the truth, and God bless you for that.
Thank you very much. Thank you all so much. Now, I'm going to open up my platform for Brymo. If Brymo wants to come to apologize, he has to apologize. Then after the apology, he can now explain what led to his anger, because we also have to hear from him. But the only condition is he must apologize. If he's not willing to apologize, I'm not going to bring him. So if Brymo wants to apologize to the Igbos and then explain that, look, I was upset because this was said, I will keep my platform open for him. Let us hear from him too before we make our final conclusions. Thank you all so much, Body Glams and the two gentlemen. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Do have a wonderful day. Remember, people can support Tinubu, Atiku in peace. Not everybody has to buy your ideology of Peter Obi. Respect that. Know that there will be Igbos that will support Tinubu, whether you like it or not. If it just be 2 or 3, but there will be. You cannot rule out their existence. I don't know if I'm connecting with you guys. You cannot rule out their existence. It is impossible. So take good care of yourselves, guys. Love you all. Thank you all, those who send gifts and flowers and everything. Thank you guys so much.
And please get your PVC. Get your PVC.
Get your PVC, guys. It's important.
Please get your PVC. Tribalism is not the way. Let's promote competency and a good candidate. That's all I have to say.
All right, guys. Take care and God bless.
Also, take care. Bye.
Bye, TikTok. Thank you. Bye, YouTube.